Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, a series where I explore the various states, districts, territories, counties, dependencies, governorates, whatever you might call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth. And I do this exploration on GeoGuessr, and my objective is threefold. It is to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in the region I have picked at any given time, and hopefully to have some fun while doing so, and hoping to see some new places I have never been or might never go. And, well, if I score 25,000 points, that's it for that region in the series. It won't feature again. If I fail to score 25,000 points, it might feature again at some later date. And today we're going into Ireland, into a county that I failed to do 25k in my previous series. And, well, of the European areas that I've included in the series, it's only the ones that I failed to do 25k in my previous series. So if you're missing any regions, well, you can have a look at for your region in my playlist of my previous series. So, anyways, we're going to Kilkenny, County Kilkenny, and I've actually been there. I've been to Kilkenny Castle. Of course, you can't see much of the county here as it's covered in locations, but the County Kilkenny in 2022 had about 105,000 people, and its capital is, well, the city of Kilkenny, which had about 27,000 people in 2022 as well. So, I guess what you can say about Ireland, pretty much all of Ireland, is that it is very Irish. So I don't think we'll elaborate more on that. Let's get going, and we're going to make a challenge as always. Copy the link, put it in a safe spot. Let's see, I'm just going to put it into a document here. County Kilkenny. Link, there we are. And then we start the game. Let's see if we can get our 25,000 points this time around. Well, it's taking a little while to load. There we go. Yeah, I love starting with a blank screen. That is not very good at all. Have I turned my VPN on? I have to check that because that is usually... Now, what did I... Okay. I might have to... Let's see. I'm just going to check whether my VPN is on or not. Because I, for some reason, have to play... that explains a lot. My VPN is not on. So, for some reason, turning my VPN on makes GeoGuessr a lot more stable. And this gives me a problem in this particular instance. I guess we are... Yeah, so like so. Yeah, so we're next to this gate here. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know why it is that I cannot play GeoGuessr properly without a VPN. Because I have excellent internet, except for when I play GeoGuessr. And I don't know if it's like packets hiccups or something. But anyways, we are in County Kilkenny. And yeah, we're in a very, very, very farmer's area. Let's see if we can get to the top of this ridge, which is in a southerly direction. Let's see if we can get a proper view of more. Oftentimes there are towns down in the valleys, but Ireland can be a little different in that regard. Very often you will also find, unless it's like really tall hills, you can often find towns on top of hills as well. Let's see. Stop, it says. No. The road doesn't even have a name, and that's unusual. Well, it's not unheard of, but it's slightly unusual. Let's see. So we're going southeast. Let's see if this intersection here has anything. And oh wow. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Well, it's not okay. Castlecomer, Cannae, and Kilkenny. Huh. Doesn't get much more Irish than that. An old ruined church. Celtic crosses. Okay, so Kilkenny is 11 kilometers to the southeast. Castlecomer is over there. And what was the third one? Castlecomer was Connachta, something. Castlecomer is 6 kilometers to the east. Okay, yeah, that's Cannae. So could this be the St. Colmans? No, I don't think so. No, that's not right. But we could maybe here's the St. Nicholas. Let's see that. Seems to have a bit more promise to it. Let's see. So if we're now looking southwest, west by south and west, then we do have a farm here. That road does a bend, this one. So this is definitely where we are. So we came down this road. Now, let's see, were we over here somewhere? I think so. Yeah, we got there's the house on the corner here. Gonna go like so. And very shortly, we are gonna be on the old Ballyragget Road. Which is here. Yep. So everything is right about that. Except, well, that doesn't look quite, oh yeah, it does. Right, okay, so we are now here. So we have to be somewhere on this road. And then the question is, we are somewhere. Are we here? That's the next question I'm asking myself. Okay, so let's see now. If we are here, there should be an interesting intersection down here. There is an intersection of sorts here. We can actually go that way, can we? And then the road turns southwest. And then stays southwest for a little bit and a little bit more. Okay, so there should be a road here now. And there is. Yes, I finally sussed you out. Oh man, that took a lot longer than it ought to. So let's see now. So this is that bend. And this is this bend. And we're not quite on that bend yet. I would say we're about there. Let's do count 1. And now we're on the bend. So we're actually standing where the bend starts. Gonna be a little conservative, hedge my bet, and put it there. Cannot see the house. This could actually be a mean one right out of the gate in terms of getting it wrong, but let's see. Oh, thank you. Okay. And more hinterland in Kilkenny. Would be nice to find and dump into a city, but of course this is populated. Would that be kind of like a mark of a farm? Well, we got a putting green. This place has to have a name. That's a rather sort of splendid looking place. Of course, it's Irish and damp, but still. Ah, what do we have here? We don't have anything. So that place is down to the southeast on this road. We went northwest. We got cows, we got hedgerows. Doesn't seem we got much in that direction, so let's go northeast. Well, it doesn't seem to be much in this direction either. So some serious hedgerows. Hello. Oh, I'm not here to steal your milk. Just passing through. And, yeah, this place is a little short on road signs. The question is, how far will this road go? Sometimes you can click for absolute ever in Ireland without finding an intersection with some information, but I think I saw some houses up ahead. Yes, I did. Not quite a village, but seems to be somewhat more settled. Yes, because here we come up on a... Oh, that's a nice intersection. Should be lots of information here. Let's see. Should be and isn't. Gods. Castalia, what's that? Camp Hill Ballytobin. Let's see, can I see anything about Ballytobin? Not right off the bat. Camp Hill, Castalia. So why aren't there any road signs here? Okay, but it's a very distinct intersection. So, gonna head into the intersection. Gonna put a checkpoint here. And let's head towards Castalia, or whatever they call it. There are machines everywhere. What does it say here? Just probably says, yep, junction on bend. Yep. In general, I don't want that. Okay, but we're still very short on road information. Ballytobin Country House. Let's just go a little closer, see if we can see Ballytobin. Ballytobin. No, Ballytobin seems to be a little hard to spot. So let's just follow this road for a bit. Well, at least it has a stripe down the middle, which is an upgrade from the previous one, heading southeast. And it's very green today, as you can see, in Ireland. Also, the weather suddenly cleared. That is always nice. And this is a very straight southeast road, and now I lost the strip down the middle. That doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. Oh, here we finally got some good information. Let's see. So I got Kells, Knocktoffer, Kilmagany, Callan, the R697. And as usual, the one you want is the one you will find last. So we got the 92 and the 95, and that is the 97. Okay, all right. Does it only run Kilmagany? Kilmagany, I guess. It's Kells, it's Kilmogany. So I guess that we are currently... I can't be in Dunamagan. Let's see, so Callan, 8 kilometers to the northwest. I saw Callan here. Did I lose it now? Kilmogany. To the northwest. Callan is... Come on. I just saw it. Hey. It's Ballytobin. We must be down here at the moment, I think. Yes. So Ballytobin is there. 1028 Murphy Sandblasting. Let's see now. We need to look for that rather interesting intersection on the bend. Let's see now. That's the one over here, and we came from this road. Ballyhall. Yeah. That must have been the one we came through. And now the question is, where did we start? Right, so we went actually west. Ooh, this is going to be a nasty one to crack, isn't it? Okay, so we went northwest for quite some time. And this is not Ballytobin. This is another one. So yeah, okay, right. So we went, so that road goes southeast. So we're coming up on an intersection that we've gone northwest. That one goes north. It's not this one. Could be this one, but yes, it could be, but I don't think so. Let's see. And we're not here, are we? No. But we could be here. Well, that actually seems quite likely, doesn't it? Let's have a little look down at the farm here again. So let's see, so... No. Oh, that can't be right. Let's see, so we're going around the bend here. If we're right, we should have it at the crossroads right around the bend here. And lo and behold, we are. Okay, there should also be a little stream or river down here. Let's see, so if we cross that around here, here there should be one. It does appear to be something there. Also, there should be a little cottage or shack, that thing on this bend. That must be that thing. And we're gonna have a farmstead or something. Yes, coming up here. Yeah. I think we got our spot. So now we are... So there are several buildings here. And, yeah. Let's see now. Road is going off to the side there. I would say this is potentially a very dangerous one. Let's have a little look at the roads here. Yeah, I think there's an L-shaped thing in there. But I really don't like the layout of this one. Let's see, there's also that road there, and then we got the parallel. Yes, okay, right. Sorry about all the faffing about, but I really do want to get it right. And the thing is, the really scary thing here is we are on where the bend here has started. And that doesn't work with these houses, really, does it? They might have demolished that thing. The images are from 20 by 21, so they might actually have demolished that thing. And then that one. In that case, then that one is this one. So I'm going to take my chances and say that we're about here. Close enough. Oof. Ah, and another one of these charming locations. Right. You're not doing it easy for me, are you? County Kilkenny. Let's see, let's just check this way first. Towards the east. Did not seem like a very fortuitous option. Let's see, but at least the land clears out a bit, and it's all farmland as far as the eye can see. Climb the hill a bit. Well, there's certainly no towns in that direction. Can't see anything in that direction now, but... Oh, I love this. Ah, it's like a green warp hole. A wormhole. It's like, I absolutely love those. Well, we are not getting anywhere closer to anything, it seems. Might be a road coming up ahead now. But no, it was just the the driveway of some property. And this is proper rural. There's nothing here. Well, of course, there's something here, but it's not like nothing serious. Okay, Thomastown and Greg And so we are on the 703, which is down here. And Greg Manor is 10 kilometers away to the southeast. Okay, so we're probably up here somewhere then. And we can also go to Thomastown to the southwest. Thomastown is down here. So is this where we are? Greg's? Let's see. So here I'm looking southeast. There are houses southeast and southwest. There are buildings. There are also buildings here. Let's see. Does the road to the southeast do what's supposed to do? It does. And there should be a road down to the side here. That's probably this one. Yes. Okay, so we got our road. So we came from this road somewhere. And Cantville Fada effigy. Okay, let's just put it down there for now. So we have a property on the south side of the road. Let's go the opposite way now. Westwards. Here we have a long house. Okay, so that's the intersection. So could we be... We could possibly hear it's Stoneen. Let's have a look at the roads to the side here. That road might go a bit, but it's a little hard to tell. So then we have a house and a barn. Then we have this gazebo or whatever, and we have that house, and we have the garage over there. And then the Clincher. Oh, okay, and we also have homesteads on the downside here. And then I want to have a look at that driveway. If that driveway is there, we have our spot. Yes, we do have a driveway like that. So that means we're somewhere there. I would think there should be a road to the left at any moment here. That ought to be this one. Not so sure about that. Let's make sure we get this one right. So here we're back at start. So, let's see, here the house is in a southerly direction, and this is a starting point, isn't it? So it should be looking pretty straight south at the house. Here-ish, if that is indeed the right location. So go around the corner here, and then we come to these houses. Okay, back to the starting position. The house is obscured by the trees. And let's see, so if I go south like so, we are looking presumably about there. And then that should be a pretty decent position. Nice. It's all looking very similar, Kilkenny. Aye. Yep, maybe I should have asked for some closer spacing of settlements. Interesting little thing. Oh, there's a lake. Not that many lakes. Well, it could be a river. I know. Yeah, that's a funny thing about Ireland. It's not that big on lakes, but rivers, on the other hand. Let's see, eastwards could we be? Well, there's a lot of river to go by. Oh, we can't go any further. Fair enough. Sort of had a suspicion that might be a case. And if we now can move, there we go. Ah. Southwest, or south, north. We're going underneath the road here, so hopefully we can make it onto it. Or, well, that looks a little odd for a road. What's going on there? Huh. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely a river. And that's a big one. Okay, so that simply just means that we are on the eastern border somewhere. And most of it is river. So, and it would seem that going north was the wrong choice. We can try and go down again and see if we can hit whatever the road or barrier or whatever it was that we went through. It's a railroad. A railroad close to the river. Let's see if we can track down that. No, I thought for a moment that was a railroad, but it wasn't. Do we have a railroad? Well, it's a bit up country, but still. Let's find it. That's not a railroad, and then we have run out of county. Still there are more rivers, but doubt any of these qualify. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. That is most definitely a railroad, isn't it? See now, I think we came from one of these roads. Or this road. Let's have a look. It's a long straight road, westerly. Okay, so did we come from this one? Probably not. Well, it could be. So let's see. So we're looking at a river. That would work. Okay, so we're going this way. We're coming to an intersection. So could we be here? Then we could well be here. That and the garage. And here, the road, yeah, that's the underpass under the railroad. And here is this road. So we're somewhere around here. So we're looking south. There are no buildings on the north, though. So that probably means we're about here. What is that thing? That is one of the least attractive structures I can ever remember having seen. So if we go down this way, then we have farmhouses and stuff. And that building over there. That looks interesting. Let's have a look at that. Round? Okay. But yeah. So it should be about here. Nice. Final round. This one has taken quite a long time. And still we haven't hit any cities. Come on. What is this script doing? And this one could well... Oh, thank goodness we do have a house up there. And that is an excellent reference if the house is on the map. Okay, so let's go west. Close the gate. Oh, we could actually go that way, okay. Going south. Yeah. Is that sort of a village coming up, or is it just a bunch of farms? Seems to be just a bunch of farms. But, oh, I had high hopes for that one. No. Okay. Let's go on. Here we have nada. A lot of dung on the road in places. Found a road. Don't know what to do with it. Well, there's officially nothing up the hill. Let's go southeast. Should have put a marker down. But oh well. Or a checkpoint rather. Come on, eventually we'll have to cross onto something. Come on, come on, come on. Give us an intersection. Give us something. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be leading into anywhere major yet. And then the thing about the island is that you can sort of be resigned to thinking that, nah, this won't yield any results, and then bam, around the next corner you're in the middle of a village. So, but this has not left me very hopeful. We've got a crossroads coming up with not a hint of a single sign. That's almost a new world record. Now, which way do I go? It says stop there as well. Then this is the through road. Oh, man. You are doing me in, Kilkenny. And, well, we got an intersection where we do not have any signs. Okay. Let's go this way. East. How am I going to find this place? Just have to try and stay generally on the same direction, but at some point there will be too many crossroads for me to keep track of in my mind. Okay, so we have a tiny community here, but yet another community that is void of signs. But now we are coming up on someplace. Now we're coming up on someplace. That's an interesting one. And what did that sign say? Probably only said that Kilmacow. Okay, Kilmacow is... Yeah, I know. I know. It is. Probably never meant the harm. Oh, it has Kilmacow. Probably the harming of livestock was probably never intended to be a part of the narrative around this thing. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where I came from. That's the problem now. We could. No, it didn't come from there. So we've generally been going eastwards after. Let's see, we could be. How about this place? Because then we had that long southerly stretch. Let's check that out. Okay, so we're going westwards. That works, ish. Except the west is not a good direction here. But we do have this intersection here with those two parallel roads. It's sort of changed a little bit though. Footage is from 17, so things might have changed quite substantially here. So does that mean I'm on that bed? So we do have the house straight to the north, which probably that one. Just need to see now, is there a road? There is a road. There's another one as well, but so that seems likely. I just want to have confirmation over here. Yep, there we got our driveway. Okay, so we are in luck with this building here because that one north just clips the corner. So that means I can use the side of the map as a guide and just line myself up there. That should be looking north at the corner of the house. Nice. That took a long time. Wow. But very nice spread across the region. But I mean, come on. That was all rural locations. There was absolutely no trace of any town or city. Well, except that we got into Kilkenny at the end then. So that was sort of like a town. Those were some really tricky ones here and there. So, but yeah, still I'm glad that I got 25k. So that is County Kilkenny for us. And well, it won't feature again in the series. And I'm still glad that you're with me here on a tiny.it space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye bye.